Oh, we're live, baby. We live? Let me know. Let me know in the chat if we're live. Hey, everybody, welcome to another episode of I Must Break You, an unscheduled episode. This was a surprise episode. I figured it was Star Wars Day. Let's get our Star Wars on. Shout out in the chat if you can hear me. I'm using a new sort of temporary mic. I ended up picking up one of those little, like, something at TJ Maxx kind of mics because audio is a pain sometimes, and I feel like I've figured this out. But you can check out this right here. You can see I've got lots of great Star Wars stuff to open. It is Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. So, of course, let's get to the important stuff right now, and that is... Oh, that's right. I gotcha. We are going to be opening a box of Star Trek The Next Generation profiles. That's right. We're going to open up a box of these Star Trek The Next Generation profiles cards. These are from, I think, 2000. They come with all sorts of weird stuff in here. You can get really cool autographs and things like that. It's a really great box. So check that out. And you know what? We'll open those Star Wars cards too. But I really want to open up these Star Trek cards. I picked this box up at, I believe it was Blast from the Past, so I will actually use my patented house key that I have here. It is a sword to open the plastic of this right here. Well, let's get in there. Yeah, I could have had a much better... Open up, you piece of crap. Okay, got it. Who's so pouty? Is it me or is it Luke? Is it Luke? Yeah. I just thought it would be funny. I actually surprisingly don't have a lot of Star Wars packs to open available. I literally went out and bought these at Burbank Sports Cards, which is one of the most famous sports card stores in the world. And it happens to be right down the street from me. So we got that going for us. So that being said, these Skybox Star Trek The Next Generation profiles cards, maybe I will pull a Beverly Crusher, art, what do they call it, like the swath of clothing, who knows, let's see. But I'm not sure if this handles, if this does with any specific, you know, if this is like a specific season or not. It's fine. I don't care either way. But let us just... Yeah, the Star Trek, the Decipher Star Trek and Star Wars card games were just fantastic. All right, so we have... Oh, these feel like they're not bricked, but they definitely are a little sticky. So we have a Lieutenant Commander Data and Secrets of the Past. Counselor Deanna Troy. Okay, we got Will Riker. So it looks to me like we have different, so it says ceremonies and rituals on that, and we have a matter of honor. There's a lot going on in these cards. We have a Chief Miles O'Brien adversaries. That is most likely going to be going to David Bell of Gamefully Unemployed. We have Commander Will Riker in Romances. I'm going to assume that he is almost exclusively that. But this was, I believe, a very interesting episode. This was the non-binary episode where there was no, like, gender that we saw in that group. Oh, we have a shirtless Picard. Look at that. Good for him. Good for him for having that. Yeah, these are great. They're really high-quality cards. They're a little sticky. And again, if you are a member of my Patreon, the rookie card tier or the two-face tier at patreon.com/JeffMay, you will be getting some of those. You will be getting some of these cards in the mail next month when that goes through. Chief Engineer Jody LaForge's Romances. I believe this was the woman that he had like created on the holodeck. I forget her name. You know, I'm a Star Trek fan, but I'm not like, I can't remember all the names. It's not like Star Wars wasn't my thing. So no Star Threads cards in that pack, but we've got lots of packs to go. Yeah, I feel like Riker Romances should be an entire subset with like 100 card subset. I want to get that Patrick Stewart shirtless card. Someone's going to get that. We have Worf in Ceremonies and Rituals. We have a classic Off-Duty Moments. These are actually really fun. This is a fun. We have Kalar in the Lieutenant Worf romances. Shout out to that. We have Worf family. This is a big Worf deck. We have his. Is that his brother Tony Todd? Oh, look at that. We have Sauron from Star Trek Seven Generations. We have a First Contact card. This one's shiny. Is this like an inset or is that? Yeah, this is a subset F7. I don't know what that means, but congratulations to that card. We have a Off-Duty Moments Data. We have two Data holodeck ones. We have another LaForge. What was this lady's name? When he fell for the holodeck characters. Leah Brahms was her name. Oh, and we got the Deanna Troi and Jean-Luc. So not a good sign that we get some of the same cards in 2 packs in a row, but yeah, I'm going to assume the F is for foil. That's an excellent point, Matt Froome. So, oh, that's good stuff right there. Oh, here we go. Get him out of there. Beverly Crusher and her little nerd son. My stepson, no big deal. We have Adversaries, Commander William Riker. He is not a huge fan of, Shelby. Oh, yeah, that's right. Starfleet Academy, we have Jean-Luc Picard. I would love to know the plan for this card set because it's very interesting. We have Secrets of the Past. We have Jean-Luc Picard's family card. Ceremonies and Rituals, we have Dr. Beverly Crusher being waited on by Jean-Luc Picard, and like, I get it. Lieutenant Commander Data again. Is she just in every pack? Is she just going to show up in every pack? She's just hanging out, be like, I'm not a holiday. Okay, so are these 3 cards? It seems like these 3 cards have been in all 3 packs in a row. So if that keeps happening, I'm going to sue Skybox, who I don't even know if that exists. Yeah, we're getting a lot of the same cards in these packs, which that's fun. That'll be good for my viewership. You son of a bitch. That card again. If you are, although hell yeah, romances, Troy and Riker. Look at that. We have Personal Log. I believe this is the Hugh episode there. This is not the game. This is just trading cards. The Star Trek CCG was made by Decipher, and they did not have the sort of sharp corners. They had a more rounded playing card texture to it. Lieutenant Worf's Adversaries, we got the Sisters, Lieutenant Commander Data in Starfleet Academy. We have these 4 goddamn cards again. All right, if I open this and I see Picard getting something placed on his head, okay, thank Christ. I was about to lose my gosh darned mind. We have family. We have Deanna Troi's family, Loxana Troi. What we're watching now is the game. That is correct. We get the sisters again. We get Picard pointing at Data at Starfleet Academy. We have Off Duty, famously sweet-toothed Deanna Troi. Ooh, we have Miles O'Brien getting married. Miles and Kiko. It's Kiko, right? Yeah. We got another Loxana Troi. Is this her getting married fully naked? Because that was an interesting episode. Get out of here. Get out. All right. Dr. Beverly Crusher Personal Log. That is one hell of a card to put in there. So shout out to that. Miles O'Brien family. That's when his daughter got like older automatically. And Secrets of the Past, Will Riker. Sell that one to Dave. I would just... Yeah, that would be funny if... Yeah, I'm going to pull a Picard patch card on this one. Jean-Luc Picard, Starfleet Academy again. Oh, these ones are all collated weird. Oh, good. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate you. And we got the Sideways Beverly in here. So it looks to me like there's what? 30 cards in the set, apparently. And I am going to... Kidding me right now? This is... These are very poorly put together, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, these packs of cards are terrible. Not the cards are great. The cards are great. They have a great thing. This is a good sign. These two are stuck together. The cards are great. They're glossy. The photography is good. The way they're set up is good. The collation is absolute garbage. Yeah, we should. Yeah, everybody, if you're drinking at home, take a drink every time we get that one holodecked engineer that Jordy was in love with. Ceremonies and rituals, Riker, O'Brien adversaries. Oh, that's the that's when they were inhabited by the evil spirits that were on Planet Jail. Will Riker getting it on in a non-binary way. We have Captain's Review. Picard just looking at Wesley being like, you disgust me, Wesley. And then Wesley keeping Picard alive after that because he turns the other cheek because he's like a god now. Shout out to First Contact's The Trill. And we have my girl, Bev Crush, crushing it out the gates here with that foil card. I remember that one. That's the one where she found a Bois-Franc, and I was very jealous. Hey, everyone, take a drink. Take a drink. We got her again. And Sideways, Beverly Crusher. And O'Brien with his kit. The collation is just so bad. All right, Leah Brahms. So much Leah Brahms in this deck. If I don't pull a Star Threads or an autograph series, I'm going to find Skybox where they're located, which is probably, I don't know, do they exist? Somebody Google if Skybox still exists at this point in time. There's over 100 cards in the whole series, according to Paul Schneck, and I have seen 3 of them total. Same thing. Now I can't wait to get to the Star Wars card. O'Brien getting married, naked Loxana Troy. We have Worf and his son, the kid from Family Ties in brown face. That's good. We have, profiles, alter ego, Jaden. That is Jaden Smith right there. Another card, alter ego, that's AE3. We have Chief Engineer Geordi LaForge family on this profiles card. And then we have Dr. Beverly Crusher adversaries. That's the one where she flew through a star. That was always fun. We're going to put that in the I have a huge crush on you and I can't let it go, even though you are happily married. And I'm like, yeah, every patron getting a full set of repaints. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of those things, if I was a collector of Star Trek cards in 2000 when this came in. Now, keep in mind, 2000, this is a year when the card market had really been through some tough times. This is not a good era. That if they blew it this hard, I would be a little bit upset. Lieutenant Commander Data family, that's a freaky card. Yeah, this dipshit. Should I be cursing? I probably shouldn't cursing. LaForge on Captain's Review. That's, I believe, from the last episode, right? All good things? Yeah, it's all good. Secrets of the Past. We have Alexander sitting there again. Classic brown-faced child. We got an O'Brien profile right there. Oh, Data when he was inhabited by that weird deity. That's always... we got a Leah, ladies and gentlemen. We have a Leah. We have a sucked up Crusher there. Miles with his daughter, and then all right. So we're going through here. There are some packs here. I'm not mad about it. So I'm going to try to speed these up a little bit because a lot of these are the same cards we've already seen. What is this? Ooh, I got the checklist. The checklist will be huge. Leah's on the checklist somehow. We get the Crusher. We got the 2 Wesleys. God, look. She is so upsettingly attractive. It is weird. Funny story, I met her at, I've met her a couple times, but I met her at the Star Trek convention last year, and this woman behind me was getting really impatient because I was having a nice conversation with her, and then I just told the lady, wow, I bet you wish you got here in time then. And that shut her up real fast. Yeah, this is it's an interesting collection. Oh, thank God, I get that extra. Oh God, Alexander with a backlash. We get the O'Brien. See, they're not necessarily bricked up, but some of them they've stuck to each other a little bit. No paper loss or anything, but I don't know if you could tell it. I'll try to. If you can hear what they sound like. Oh, we got like a newish card. Wesley getting forced to play the game. That's an Ashley Judd episode. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have Horny Yar. Classic Horny Yar. You know it. I know it. Ooh, our first contact with the Ferengi. They didn't really know what they were doing with the Ferengi at that point in time, but I'm glad they decided to turn them into an anti-Semitic space trope. Good for them. They must be so proud of themselves. All right, so all right. Are you how many are in the chat? Big Star Wars fans or Star Trek fans? You big Star Wars fans? We'll get there. We got a Wesley Crusher in that we did an accident episode of The Next Generation. Oh, there we go. We have Picard and Data reading the paper. We got Kaler. We've got Data and fake Data. Remember when Kid Data? He was dealing with it. We have Alter Ego Major Rakal, and of course that is Deanna Troi. Beverly Crusher getting sucked in. I will say I don't mind these repeat crushers though. Like, how you doing? Let's go through. Let's see. Here we go. Let's find it. Let's find some star threads. Let's find some star threads. What am I going to get? What am I going to pull? Maybe something from Guinan? Huh. It's interesting. We have Miles getting married. I love how it says Counselor Deanna Troi, and it's the ceremonies and rituals, but clearly that's her mother. We have Sheriff Worf, Counselor Troi, Chief Engineer Geordi LaForge with Hugh. Crossover characters, we've got a Spock. We have this right here. Ooh, we've got what looks like a lore card. And why is there like a corner of a card sticking out? What is this? Huh. Shout out to Skybox for just being the worst at this. Secrets of the Past. There it is. He remembers. He remembers going to battle. Miles O'Brien dealing with that stuff. How much O'Brien have we pulled in this pack? Miles O'Brien. You know, it's funny, Babylon 5 representing over there. There are packs of Babylon 5 cards. There's boxes of them at Blast from the Past, where I have Mint on Card, my monthly stand-up show. And they, for some reason, those cards are like incredibly valuable or something. I'm not 100% sure, but the boxes are expensive. They're like $200 a box. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. We get a lot of the same stuff here. Cards we've seen already, but they are, oh, yeah, there. Ooh, looks like a Troi that we haven't seen yet, so of course we get a little paper loss on her. Meanwhile, Chief Engineer Geordi LaForge's, was it her mom? Silva? Yeah, that's his mom. We got a lore card again. Not lore in a cardigan. I mean a lore card again. Yeah, where's those Leah's been? Leah, where have you been? Yeah, they did greenlight the animated Babel. I follow J.M. Straczynski on Twitter, and he just kind of talked about that, about the new Babylon 5 thing. Like, he brings that up every once in a while. He is an interesting guy. He was somebody that I was going to have on my old podcast, and then that fell through. So now I'm trying to figure out if I can get him on the new one, but the contacts sort of dried up. I don't know. It's a whole thing. Picard and his family. Beverly Crusher. Let's see, yeah, these are... Oh, the poker. Oh, a new one. A poker scene. Poker scene. And we have a Beverly Crusher romances. I'm just going to superimpose my face right on there. First contact with the Vulcans. Hell yeah. That's the kind of stuff I like to see. And of course, Geordi's mom, Lore, Worf. No Leah. She must have gone on vacation. She must have gone on engineer vacation. Hey, what's going on, Monster Radio? It's good to see you, bud. I'm guessing that's Ryan, my buddy from, geez, I don't even want to say high school, middle school. We used to hang out when we were in 7th grade. Watch old episodes of Ultraman and play TMNT tournament fighters until we went to bed. All right, we have that weird data. I will say, it seems like they all got to have a lot of fun hamming it up. We love a horny yar. We love a horny yar. Riker looks like he is about to beat this kid to death, and I am here for it. Family data, card. Yeah, these ones they're a little sticky. We got some good Star Wars ones coming up soon too. Don't forget, I still have some vintage Star Wars and some modern Star Wars, including this pack of, it cost me $17 for that pack. I don't know what's in it, but it looks like it says there's only 4 cards per pack for $17. So we'll see. Hopefully I can use that as a tax write-off. Horny yart do 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 do. Horny yart do 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 do. Horny yart do 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 do. Oh, all right. So we get bam, bam. It's all the same. Same stuff. Same cards. Same 8 cards. The packlets. These are the guys that they're basically like little parasites, right? Like they just steal other people's tech and like massacre them. That was an interesting idea. Ooh! Oh, hello, Miles O'Brien with a busted up arm. You're going into the David Bell pile. And his captain's review, although this one has some paper loss. I can't tell. Oh, no, it's not necessarily paper loss. It's on there. It's good. Should be fine. Let's pull a threads. I think this is going to be the pack with the threads in it. The threads, and it's going to be like Alexander's. Here's a chunk of his weird forehead, and then I'm going to be like, great. Picard. We get. Ooh, these are. Looks like we got a Crusher heavy set though. We get 3 Crushers on the right. Miles breaking his arm. Miles breaking his. Miles breaking his arm. There we go. Ooh, this is a card we haven't seen. Worf giving his kid a knife. Classic. We have a crossover characters. O'Brien, Deep Space Nine. See ya over here in the goods pile. Of course, we got Lore. I think Lore has replaced Leah, or Geordi's mom has as well. Starfleet Academy. All right. Oh, we have another broken arm Miles. All right. I tell you what, though, this is not fun getting these done. I would Feel better with a better mic, but I feel like the audio is doing okay from here. It's definitely not the highest quality mic, but it's a mic that does the job when it needs to. Doc, at least if you get a Threads card, you'll also get 7 of that. Yeah, why not? Ooh, this is just like the first pack. We get that shirtless Picard. Ooh, crossover characters Worf from Deep Space Nine. That just showed up, so I'm going to move it over there. And we'll get back to it. A lot of Wesley in this one. Oh, there she is. God damn. Like, come on. All right. And then a bunch of crap we don't care about except broken arm Miles, and then Miles looking like he is going to slap the ever-living Christ out of Captain Picard. I also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did get a new camera for the other end because last time it was a rough go. So, okay, you can hear that. Oh, you can't hear it, but they made a little crunchy sound when I pulled them there. A couple of Wesleys, a Beverly. We know this. We know what's going on. We have this devolved Klingon alter ego card. That was a fascinating episode when everybody devolved. Of course, we get our first new spot, and it's Paper Lost to Hell. I don't know if you see it, but that's from a stickiness of this card onto that one, and that's the unfortunate part. Ooh, look at that. We get Wesley Crusher in a space turtleneck. Yeah, it is interesting Q hasn't shown up in here. These cards came out, if you're not used to seeing these cards cards came out in the year 2000 when the card industry was pretty much dying and they were trying to figure out a way to resurrect it. And that's why there's Star Threads cards in here and autographs and stuff. There we go. How about a Sauron? Sauron! Good to get the bad guy from Tank Girl in here. We have Deanna Troy. Sticky. Oh, hell yeah. Like, I see you, Bev. I see you. That one's going in the PC, as we like to call. Put that over there. Wesley Crusher. Crossover characters, we have McCoy's in the Encounter at Farpoint right there. President McCoy, I think, long term, right? That's how that ended up going. Oh wait, no, not McCoy. It's Chekhov, I believe. Go back to the Secrets of the Past card, the Beverly card. What does it say here? Oh, it's Sub Rosa. It's the horny ghost effer card there. And a horny Beverly Crusher card is all I could ask for. We have luckily, if I get paper loss on one card, I know I'll get it again in the next pack. Horny Bev. I will put that in somebody's care package if they want it. Worf here. We have Jean-Luc. We have Alter Ego. Ooh, a Locutus Alter Ego. That's probably like the one people would care about the most. I think this one's actually on the box. They're like, you could pull this Locutus Alter Ego card. I also do really like how they never let go of the fact that Locutus was a effing problem. Like, in the first episode of Deep Space Nine when Picard shows up. And Sisko's just like, yeah, man, you killed my wife, dude. Picard's like, yeah, I don't know what you want me to do about that. Any fucking problem with it? Oh, pardon for the cursing. I think I'm supposed to not curse, so no cursing here. We got some Bev. We got so much Bev. Bev. Alexander. More Bev. Ooh, another Bev. Get your nerd kid out of here. We get Will Riker's Nemesis. We get first contacts with the Ayarans. We'll put that one over there. That's nice. I like these shiny ones here. All right. Look at that one. Yeah. If I was Cisco, I wouldn't be a fan of the guy who cavalierly just showed up and got my wife killed. Yeah. I actually really love how they did that when they talked about it, Picard. When they show up and they're like looking for help, and he's like, yeah, you get people killed. That's not what we're going to do here. I'm not going to allow you to kill my crew because you have a whimsy. And I really liked that. I thought that was, it was about time a main character, these guys showed up and then somebody's just like, yeah, you guys need to F right off. Yeah, all right, so we get there. Miles O'Brien. Yeah, oh, like, it's funny if you rewatch, oh, what is this? Oh, Q's Quip. So we have a die-cut Q card here. This is fascinating. Encounter at Farpoint. This is Q1. That was an interesting one. That kind of just popped right out. Normally you kind of wait until it gets there. But, hey, look at that. Shout out to that guy right there. That Q card. Speaking of cue cards, one time for a job, I had to write cue cards for Ice Cube for an NBA bumper, and my writing was not neat enough, and it wasn't organized enough because I'd never written cue cards before, so they kicked me off that gig and moved me to a different part of the shoot where I just was babysitting NBA legends. It was pretty interesting. I babysat Dr. J, Clyde Drexler, Robert Horry, and Moses Malone. And I have a picture on my phone of Moses Malone staring wistfully out a window. And when I checked and saw what he was doing, he was watching Ice Cube take photos of himself holding copies of Ride Along on Blu-ray because it had just come out and he was promoting it on his Instagram. And I thought that was really funny. Just watching Moses Malone, this giant of a man. Oh, hell yeah! We got Riker and his awful, awful father playing Tron at each other. But yeah, it was really funny watching like this giant NBA legend just watching, just sitting there watching Ice Cube make content for Instagram or whatever. Captain Picard romances. I always thought it was really funny that all of his romances, Picard, he was a sexy guy. Patrick Stewart was a very sexy man at the time, and still is. But it was always funny when you'd see it, and it would be like Picard, and he would be like hooking up with some 30-year-old, and it's just like, come on, man, you know better than this. All right, so we get this card again. We get a lot of stuff we've seen before. Shout out to that. Picard's Dumb Family. A couple of Beverleys, which we like. Off-duty moments, LaForge. And that was a terrible pack. Looks like we got about 8 packs left of these. All right. Yeah, it is. It is funny when I talk about weird jobs that I've had in the past, and people are like, "That's not a real job that you had," and I'm like, "Yeah." On that same shoot, I was also the lighting double for Channing Tatum, because it was a mix. It was an NBA Finals bumpers, so it was the things you see, like before they go to a commercial or when they come back, when they go on and like talk about the NBA Finals and then talk about promoting whatever movie or something that they have. We have a Q First Contacts card. That's nice. So they were promoting 22 Jump Street. So it was a 22 Jump Street NBA joint. And so that's why, I got to be the lighting double for Channing Tatum for a little bit. Look at that, we get that. Which all that means is I sat in his chair and they made sure that he wouldn't look like absolute ass on camera. The collation of this is crazy. All the packs are really done sloppily in a row. It's not great. If I'm being 100% honest. The Skybox, for a company that was kind of dying at the time, they kind of earned it at this point in time. Like, it's such a sloppy thing that they did here. All right, Chief Engineer Geordie LaForge, Chief Engineer Geordie LaForge. Yeah, well, I mean, if you miss the days of randomly packed, holograms, might I suggest the first episode of I Must Break You, where there was more packs, where we dive deep into randomly packed hologram space and the final frontier, and it pays off. But these, we have all those like little foil cards and stuff. I would say that's like their version of a hologram, right? We got Wesley, a lot of the same crap. I wonder if any of these are worth anything. Like, if I ever wondered how much that Counselor Deanna Troy adversaries. What? Do I remember this? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a very uncomfortable episodes. Daniel, Jeff, I ever run afoul with the Klingon Empire? Is it cool to name you my Sure. Okay. I'll do whatever. Have I spoken to Todd since his Picard stuff? I haven't. I've texted with him a few times, but he's been really busy, if you can believe it. Like, I was trying to get him to actually record an episode, and he was heading out for a convention, and that's all good, man. Like, the thing is when your friends break like that, I mean, obviously Todd's been in a lot of great stuff, but when people break and go and are in something huge and are like the hit of stuff, it's hard to nail them down. They disappear and come back, and you just kind of be lucky that you can get the time with them that you can. But yeah, I do want to hear more about that, more about his experience on there. Hello, Off-Duty Moments, Beverly Crusher. I would like to say, too, that Gates McFadden has a killer Twitter presence. She's really funny on Twitter. So, and she also does a lot of, like, behind-the-scenes stuff. Like, she'll talk about, like, oh, that was a wig, or, oh, that was real hair, and... Oh, yeah, Todd's Supernatural episode where he played Dracula, I believe. He played, like, Universal Monsters Dracula. So we have that same Riker with the kid. We have Data's weird relative, whose name I'm forgetting. Ooh, yeah, these ones are bricked out. It's funny, they have these Marvel masterpieces at the store that I want to go to, that I go to a lot, and that first run, the Joe Jesco run, and they can be pretty valuable, but the boxes are kind of expensive, and I know for a fact that I think most of the cards are bricked up, because that's just what happens with these like high glossy cards after they've been sitting in rooms. If they've been in warm spaces for 20 years or whatever, then basically the epoxy or whatever they do to gloss this out, like the photo paper, kind of sticks to each other. I do like that they put the movies as well as the TV shows in here. Like, god damn, look at her. Stupid. It's weird that she was like my first real big celebrity crush, because everyone else is like Cindy Crawford, and I'm like, I like this lady in a full body jumpsuit. So we have the Borg First Contact card. Man, these are really condition sensitive. I can't tell if that is I'm assuming it's a blemish on the card, which is unfortunate. You see it right there. That little white mark doesn't look like space. Riker. Look at that hair. That's what the future. That's what the future has going on as far as hairstyles go. You know, it's funny too. With these cards, once I'm done going through them and um, I do whatever. Um, when I go through them and make sure I get all the cards to mail out to people and stuff, I actually just leave them out on the corner with a free card sign. And there's this guy and his kid, and they take them every time, and that makes me really happy. A lot of like old sports cards and stuff. I wonder how he'll react to. I wonder how they'll react to Star Trek cards. First contact with the Malcorians. That's really fun. Lieutenant Commander Data off duty. Oh, nice. We got a LaForge and Ro, the one where they became like invisible. They became like space ghosts, you know. Classic. Ensign Ro, was great seeing her show back up in Picard. I'm not gonna, no spoilers or anything, but Picard season 3 was dope. A lot of people were like, I didn't like season 2. I actually really enjoyed season 2 as well, because it was so different and so weird. That's what I want when I open up a pack. I just want her face there. Oh, folks, we'll keep going. We got a Wesley Crusher card. I'm trying to hold on one second. All right. If you're going to be in LA, yeah, hit me up. So we get the Worf, the Picard off-duty moments, a Kaler and Worf, ceremonies and rituals here of LaForge, Data. I cheated a little bit here because I couldn't not see this thing that was happening, and I don't know if any of you picked it up, but we have Miles O'Brien and Keiko again. We have, is there another card here? Yep. We have the Inviso Row in that. Now we have an autograph redemption card for Alexander Rozhenko. So a redemption card means you have to mail this in to get it. And a oh my God, this is a non-redemption card right there. So this isn't a redemption, this is straight up on card, Dr. Juliana Tainer from the Star Trek Profiles autograph series. We have Fionnula Flanagan. That is so cool. Check that out. We are going to sleeve this up. That is so rad. Now this one, all right, you may exchange this card. I have it expired July 20th, 2001. So now it is void. So I don't know, man. I'm going to be at Star Trek Vegas this summer. Speaking of which, if you're at Star Trek Vegas and you see me, I'm very easy to notice. If you're at Star Trek Vegas, make sure you say hi. But also, I'm going to bring this card with me. This card is coming with me. And if this little son of a bitch is at the convention, I am going to force him to sign this card. I'll be like, you owe me. You owe me right here. But yeah, that is something. But man, like what a lucky pack that was, huh? Thank God Skybox is absolute dog shit at collating, because that is cool as hell. I should try. I should go in and I'll be like, hey, you were in blackface in Star Trek. Can you sign this to make up for it? Chief Miles. Does anybody, somebody check? Go to the Star Trek Vegas, the Mission Vegas Alter Ego Thomas Riker. Nice. Head to that Star Trek Vegas and see if the dude who played Alexander is going to be there. I never know if he's going to be at those things. He wasn't last year. The data. And last pack of the Star Trek. The actor who played Alexander, I don't think he died. I think you're thinking of the kid, the one who was the Ferengi. Why am I blanking out on his name? From Deep Space Nine. He recently passed, unfortunately. Oh, he might be dead. Did he really? Oh, that's too bad. Well, now I'm never going to get it signed. R.I.P. And sorry I brought up another dead Star Trek actor. Oh, well, I guess he's not going to be there. So thank God Dr. Juliana Tainer is still alive. We have a Picard alter ego Kamen playing his little flute. We have the LaForge, and we have that as well. And there. Yeah. I just breezed by Data as Sherlock Holmes. Dre, spoiler alert, Data as Sherlock Holmes, we've seen him 48 times in these boxes. So this right here, if you look over at me, this is my collection of base set cards that I pulled from there, but we got a lot of inserts, including the autograph cards here, the autograph redemption card and the autograph card. I'll contact Skybox and see if I can redeem this card because I want it. Now, let's go to the Wars of the Space. What should I open first? Should I go vintage with the Empire Return? Should I do these Mando cards or this brand new Topps Galaxy? What should I do here? Let's do these Mandalorian Topps Chrome cards. Let's see what's in here. What can I pull from these packs? Oh, there's like all these. There's like if you look at all the approximate odds of finding. I don't even know. I'm gonna open these and be like, I don't know what this is. So we'll go. But I know that Topps Chrome people like that. Maybe I can get an official Gina Carano putting her foot in her mouth card here. So we have Ahsoka Trials in the Force. Oh, looks like we have a refractor coming up. We got the Bill Burr card. Mayfield Surprise Visitor. We have the Armor Unleashed. This looks like is this a rainbow chrome or SI-48? SIC? I don't even know. And then a messy infiltration. Only 4 cards in here. So I don't really know if there's like an insert. I have the one from the Alexander from The Next Generation. He was also the kid from Family Ties. So these all have different like S1 and S2. So these I'm guessing are season 1 and then season 2. Doesn't look like any of these are like particularly. I can't tell if this armor one is a rainbow variant. Yeah, I think it is. I think this one is a Armor Unleashed Rainbow Chrome variant. I noticed that it's kind of throwing off a different color in there. Let's see. Is Rainbow Chrome an option here? Base parallels. 1 blue, 1 in 54 packs. Purple, 1 in 72. Green, 1 in 107. Orange, 1 in 214. Is that a superfractor? Because that would be 1 in 5,259. Is that because that is not the same? Like you can see, it's got the rainbow to it, whereas this one is just silver. Right? You guys see that difference, right? But I don't see rainbow foiling. I don't see rainbow foil in the description of the pack. So I don't know what that's called. If that is a superfractor, yikes. That would be not bad to pull. But it can't be because I'm seeing another rainbow card in here. So the odds of that would be insane. So we have a handing over the egg card. This is a really cool one. Coming face to face with Luke Skywalker. This is looks like they're in school. Oh, this is a concept art card. So collect all 25 Mandalorian concept and then checking in with Grief Karga. Now, come on, Mando. Come on, champ. You know you got to fight. But this, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this card, maybe that is the Superfractor. I don't know. Who knows? Another pack of these. Yeah, right? Yeah, never tell me the odds. The odds are 3,720 to 1 if we are checking. So we have a Return to Navarro official card with you know who on it. Yes, we have the client. I would like to see the baby. Show me the baby. I want it. Yeah, these might... these are attractive. Armored and Ready, the Mandalorian card. These are interesting. This is an AR1 is what it's called. And then the Scaredy Cat. I can't tell what each like valuable card is in this. If there is any, you know, like cards are gambling. You know, like I see these guys when I walk into the card store, and they look pretty addicted, and that scares me. So I don't know if I should do the Why don't I do the Empire and Return of the Jedi, the hobby packs first, or the vintage ones, because this Galaxy cost me $17, and the Return of the Jedi pack that I bought was half that. The Empire Strikes Back one I have had for quite some time, so. Ooh, these look pretty good. There's some gum, if anybody wants it. Does anybody want this gum? No? All right. And we pull that off as well. So we will start on this side with Dodging Deadly Laser Blasts, Hero of the Rebellion, the Walkers Close In, Emerging from the Pit. We have a Vader's Private Chamber card. I mean, these are weirdly off-center. Hopefully they could be. So it looks like we have a series of letter stickers, UI, or, yeah, it would be UI. What would U and I be? Yeah, spell Buick. We have Snowwalker Terror, and that's a Ralph McQuarrie card. Oh, that's cool looking. That is a really cool looking one. A lot of walkers in here. I'm not mad about it. Snowwalker Model. The Wizard of Dagobah. Yeah, you should sign up for that rookie tier. It's fun. Ooh, this one's great. Oh, I like this Bosk card. This Bosk card is cool, man. It is off-center as hell, but it is cool. And a Within the Hidden Base card. This is the one that has a little bit of wax on it, but yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that concept Walker art is a good one. They advertise Bazooka Bubblegum on the back. Return of the Jedi. What card has wax on it? This Gamorrean Guard. We have some gum here that doesn't look too bad. Sometimes you open this gum up and it's like brown and rotten, but you can see the little grease stain from it here on the poor Gamorrean Guard. So he is officially And the rescue card. This is our wax card. So you kind of get two cards that are, kind of worthless out of these sets. When they come covered, any old wax will often have that. So we have a message for Jabberoo Hutt. Victory celebration. The Allies meet. It's in the Home One War Room. ATST, All-Terrain Scout Transport. Trademark. The Forest Fighters. Battle of the Jedi. The Ewok Leaders. See, we got Chief Chirpa right there. Unexpected Allies. See, we got Chief Chirpa right there. And our sticker is Jabba the Hutt. Ooh, I wish this was more centered. I really do, because that's good. That might be his rookie sticker, or whatever. And I don't know. It's weird because I'll be watching a junk wax investor or something like that, and they show that sometimes these rookie stickers are worth a ton. So finally, we got these Star Wars Galaxy 4 trading cards, Topps Chrome per pack. The odds are in the same thing: base cards, refractors, atomic. I don't know what any of these things mean. I'm not too mired in the Star Wars trading card game as of right now, but the trading card game, you know what I mean. So we have a Mace Windu chromed out. Look at that. You can see, I like these because you can see my camera in the reflection there, pointing down. So we have a Mace Windu. We have Vader popping out of his custom TIE fighter right there. Probably yelling at what? DS612, DS613, and DS614. We have whatever the hell this card is. This looks awesome. This Chewbacca card. So this card is a refractor. So this is a Chewbacca refractor. I don't know what that means, but I'm putting it right. These cards. Topps Chrome. You got to be careful when you're putting these in here. So we got the Chewbacca refractor. It says so on the back here. And bounty hunters answer the Empire's call. So now we have Bosk, Boba Fett. We have Zuckuss and IG-88. So this should be either Dengar or Forlarm, but it is not either of those two. And Zuckuss looks a little bit strange, but I'm guessing that this is from the comics or whatever, so it's in there. So it looks to me like that is it. Hopefully this Chewbacca refractor is worth more than $17 because that was an expensive pack of cards. If you make sure, do me a favor, hit subscribe to this. I know it's embarrassing to say that, but subscribe to me because I must break you, while I am scheduling them on Wednesdays, I am going to be doing a lot of impromptu things here, having a lot of fun with this. So definitely make sure you check that out. If you want access to these cards, if you are a member of my Patreon tier, you get the blank rookie card or Two-Face, either of those groups, they get access to these cards. I will send them to you in the mail. I am currently working on my April packages to mail out. It's been a lot of fun collating that stuff, so definitely come and check that out if you want, and you want. I got lots of cool stuff going on. You can also see me do this with sports cards on the You Don't Even Like Sports cards. Adam created a YouTube for that, so it's, I believe, at You Don't Sports. But hey, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate that. Happy Star Wars Day. If you enjoyed this, please, you must subscribe. Make sure you smash that notifications bell. But for real, it does help me out. And I'm trying to do more of this because this is exactly what I want to do. So thank you all for watching. Shout out to all the people that have been watching. Shout out to people that keep showing up. You are the absolute best. And I will be back sooner than you think on another episode of this. So I will see you all later. Bye.